Quick question for you. How many divorce cases do you think were filed in Las Vegas last year? Well, I'll tell you. There were over 12,000. And for child custody cases, there were over 5,000 of those filed last year. And every single one of those cases, divorce, child custody, guardianship, adoption, they are all heard at the Clark County Family Court by one of 26 family court judges. And I should know a thing or two about that. I'm a licensed Nevada family law attorney and have been for the last 15 years. And I am also a candidate for Nevada Assembly. And that's why I want to talk to you about this important issue. Judges at family court, the decisions that they make, they impact some of the most intimate aspects of people's lives. Think about it. A judge in a child custody case, they're deciding when parents can and cannot see their child. If parents have a dispute about whether their child should or should not receive a particular medical procedure, the family court judge, that's the person making that call. In a divorce context, the family court judge is the one tasked by law with making sure that there's a fair and equal division of community property that spouses might have acquired during their marriage. These important decisions require people who take the job seriously. And I will tell you, there are judges serving on the family court bench who are amazing. They are true public servants. They take their job seriously. In child custody cases, they keep the child's needs and best interest at the forefront of their mind. They strive to make sure that all of the people appearing before them have an opportunity to be heard, that the procedures are fair, that everyone has their day in court. These judges, they pride themselves on being knowledgeable in the law and appropriately applying it in the cases before them. And those judges, I thank them. I thank them for serving the public because they are a true credit. Now, on the flip side, we have judges at family court who have no earthly right serving on that bench. And what I mean by that is there are judges on the family court bench who too often come in with their mind already made up. They will ignore the evidence and they will ignore the law and they will do whatever they feel they need to do to get to the decision that they want to reach. You have other judges down there, and there's some overlap with this, who either don't understand the law or just choose to ignore it in their cases. And another big problem is you have judges at family court with just terrible temperaments. And when you're talking about sensitive issues like child custody cases and divorce, you cannot have that. Now, here's the real problem, is that a family court judge, and all district judges in Nevada, they serve 6-year terms. And so if you have a judge who doesn't understand or doesn't apply the law, who is ignoring the facts and ignoring the evidence, that means that's 6 years of that judge causing real havoc, real harm to families in our community. We cannot have that. Now you would think, oh, well, there should be a mechanism to get rid of a judge, get them off the bench if they aren't doing their job, if they're really screwing up the cases before them or choosing not to apply the law. That's not the case, though. Now, we do have recall elections and the ability to do that for most elected officials here in Nevada. What that means is that for someone like, say, the governor, the attorney general, members of the state legislature, if the people feel that they're not doing their job, we can gather enough signatures and we can hold an election to see if they're going to stay in office or not. But we can't do that for judges. And the reason why is we have an independent commission here in Nevada that oversees judicial ethics. That's the body that's supposed to handle judges behaving badly. Now, the problem is that when you read these decisions from that commission, too often they are just giving a slap on the wrist to these judges who should be removed from the bench. And that has to stop. And the only way to stop it is by amending the Nevada Constitution so that the people do have the ability to hold recall elections for judges. And what that means is that the good judges, the ones doing their job, the ones doing it the right way, they have nothing to worry about. They're going to keep serving us and serving the community. Those judges who are doing nothing but causing damage to families in our community, they're the ones that are probably going to face recall elections, and rightfully so. We need the absolute best serving in the Nevada judiciary, and a way that we can ensure that is by giving increased power to the people to hold those judges accountable.